I gave you my all, and I hope you see this world before I fall.
Welcome everybody to another episode of Conversations with OGs. I'm Meatball.
Niecy.
Barbara.
I'm T.
I'm Erica.
And today we're going to be talking about part-time dads, which can consist of a lot of things. Let's start with you, Erica. What you think about part-time dads?
To me, a part-time dad is a dad that's rarely there. You know, he's there sometime. He come in, he leave for a while, come back in, leave for a while. Not fully like there.
Okay, something like what I was referring to, like a holiday dad, is basically what you saying?
It depends. Because if you say holiday dad, then that's like a dad for the holiday.
What you think, T?
I think a part-time dad is a dad that has no substance in their kids' memories and minds. You know, their kid only remembers them as, I see him every birthday, you know. He doesn't really check up on me. He wasn't a part of my everyday life. He wasn't a part of the go and hustle that, you know, he didn't take me to school, drop me off, any of that stuff. So in the child's mind, a part-time dad is a dad that's like, okay, and unfortunately.
Think, Barb.
I agree with them. A part-time dad is a dad that only does so much, but I also say that is it reasons behind why he's so limited to do the things that he do. Because when you say a part-time dad, we have to think it's two roles that's played in this. You got a mother and a father. And sometimes mothers are very bitter when it's a breakup. Fathers can be bitter. Mothers can feel some type of way, we're not together. And then the child is used as a weapon. And then the man has no choice but to become a part-time dad. Because if that mother says you can't deal with this child or you can't see him unless you do X, Y, and Z, then what else can he be? He can't be a father if she doesn't allow him to be a father. So I say a woman plays a role in a father being part-time too.
Mm-hmm.
What you think about all this? Sitting down there at the end.
I think it's like different circumstances that makes a man become a part-time dad. Sometimes it's just excuses too as well. Mm-hmm. They feel like they can't be with the woman, so they don't want to deal with the child. Instead of thinking about the child, how it's going to affect the child.
Okay. Well, for me, I think a part-time dad can be for a lot of reasons. I mean, sometimes, you know, the man, he wants to be with his child, but under the circumstances, he's not able to be with his child. Maybe because of the mom put him under certain type of pressure, sicking the police on him. Every time he come around, there's some type of chaotic activity. He got to fight or some of that nature. So for me, I think part-time dads exist mostly because the negligence of a woman.
I disagree.
What do you disagree about?
I disagree too.
Because you said the negligence of a woman. What if a woman is not? What if the woman is not the root cause of it? What if it's just him? I mean, it could be just him. It's not always the woman. When you say the woman, it's you. We're not going to say it's just simply because that mother is saying, no, you can't see the child. Sometimes the fathers are bitter, like I said. Sometimes the fathers feel some type of way because there's no control. There's no calling shots. There's no type of structure there. Sometimes guys want to be in full control of everything. So you don't have full control of that child because now it's separate homes. For instance, me, I was in my mother's home. I was in my father's home. My father's mother's home were two different places. In my father's home, you're free to do basically whatever you want to do. And you know, I didn't have to really too much listen to nobody but him. In my mother's home, it was structure where I had to not only just listen to her, I had to listen to people who wanted to play the role of a father. So it was different things. My dad couldn't come around. My dad couldn't come around because of her.
See, it goes back to the woman. She wouldn't allow your own father to come around because of her restrictions. So he was not allowed to come around. So you support my point.
But my dad could have. He didn't. He chose not to. Even though, you gotta understand, he was a man. He still could have came and then had to deal with the smoke. He could have still came around. He still could have knocked it, regardless of that his child was in that home. So he could have knocked at that door. He could have said, I'm here to pick up my child, and if that man had something to say, he just would have had to deal with the smoke.
Okay,
but my
so you
dad
say
wasn't.
he got to take a chance of being in prison because he's trying to do the right thing.
I don't think it would have even went to prison. It just was that my dad was just laid back and was like, I don't have time to deal with you nor her. You see what I'm saying? But I'm saying for the fathers who use that to say, oh, I couldn't have went there. They can. You can still.
Well, let's just use your situation. You said your first comment was my father didn't come around because she didn't allow it. So if she didn't allow it,
no.
Out of curiosity,
I'm gonna take that back. I'm not gonna say she didn't allow it. He didn't allow it.
He didn't allow what?
He stated that her father cannot come here and see her. If her father wants to see her, he has to. I had to meet him on the corner. So
that was your mother's rules, right?
My mother's boyfriend.
See what I'm saying? That goes back to what I'm saying. Men have to go over so many obstacles just to do the right thing. If I want to see my daughter, I got to meet her at the store. If I want to see my daughter, I got to pick her up from school. And when I drop her off, I can't even drop her off in front of the house.
Nope.
Because that's what a man that she chose, her mother chose to date, telling me what to do. This is the kind of nonsense that I'm talking about. Men have so many restrictions just when they just want to do their job. They just want to be a father to their child. But you got another man that this woman is currently dating telling me what I can't do. Either I got to fight this man, I got to be threatened with the police, child support. The list goes on and on. A man is constantly being attacked when he's trying to do the right things. And sometimes it's just easier to walk away. So what you think about that, T?
Well, I have a totally different scenario. So mine is, I was raised in a 2-parent household, so I didn't have the separate lifestyle. However, my daughter has a separate lifestyle. She has a non-existent or part-time father. He was a great father, leading up to maybe by the time she was 6. So she was a daddy's girl, right? He did everything for her. After she turned 6, this dude disappeared.
Was y'all married?
No, we weren't married. He had other girlfriends. I had other boyfriends. We co-parented very well. And he just disappeared. He disappeared. I begged and I pleaded for him.
What did you plead?
I said, you don't even have to give me money. I just need you to call her. Don't even call me. Call her. Check up on her. Ask her how her day is going.
And what did he say when you said that?
He didn't do it.
I mean, he had to respond.
He said, no, he didn't even respond. This was like a message, because I couldn't even talk to him because I was done pleading with him at this time. I'm like, I need you. She's going through something. Your child has D's and F's and she's A's and B's. You're like, come on now. So she was missing her dad, and I told him, I said, I'm trying not to tear up. I mean, you live your child's pain, even though you don't go.
Question.
Right? You live it. So I was more hurt at her pain than what he was doing. I didn't care what he was doing to me.
Did he want a relationship with you?
No, he was in other relationships, and I felt like maybe if I don't know if he was thinking his life wasn't straight so he couldn't be a part of his daughter's life. I don't know if that was it. I even made it so easy for him. I said, listen, when she gets to high school, that's when she needs her dad the most, in high school. She can come live with you. You can take control and she can come live with you and you can make up those years, right? And I'm okay with it. She was all for it.
Was he all for it?
He was all for it. Came down to the time she was going to leave. He says, she's going to live with my mom. Said, no, I'm not giving up my daughter for her to live with your mom. She's supposed to be living with you. He said, no, she can't live with me. She's got to live with my mom. I said, okay, well, it deal's off.
I got a question. Did he like start another family? Did he have more kids?
Nope, not yet. Nope, he didn't. He was just in a relationship, and at that time he wasn't even in a good relationship.
Okay.
I didn't even get to the worst part, y'all. So he now is in a new relationship. He's still non-existent. She's even reached out to him, begging him. Nah. He gets a new relationship, okay. He gets married. He doesn't invite her to the wedding.
Then maybe the wife didn't know he had a.
Oh, she did. She met her.
What did you expect for him to? I'm just only asking you this question though. Was that like a big disappointment to you? Because due to the fact that he wasn't really
showing he wasn't
interested in her and caring for her to be around.
It didn't.
I kind of wouldn't have wanted my child to go to the wedding.
But I'm wondering why would his behavior?
I wouldn't even want him
from
to
this
invite
awesome
her,
dude
right?
to this terrible person.
Exactly.
Something is missing.
All else he wanted to be in a relationship.
No, that won't even do it though.
He didn't want that responsibility.
He didn't want the responsibility.
Like that does do that to men, where if they can't be with the woman, they don't want to deal with the child.
And I was thinking that she said that wasn't the case.
No, it wasn't the case, and maybe he didn't tell me. You know, like
It had to be something.
like it
Maybe
was
it was
like,
something he just wasn't telling you.
and it was just like he just felt off. Like she had just started Bates, I remember, and you know you got a test to get in Bates. She was very like smart. You know, she just got into Bates, and she was doing so good, and then all of a sudden she got all these D's and E's, and I'm just like, what's going on? And it was because she was like, why did my daddy give up on me?
Yeah, see, T, I get what you're saying, but see, I don't think the disconnect, and this is based off what you're saying, I don't think the disconnect is with the father and the daughter. I think the disconnect was between the father and the mother.
Oh no,
And
not
the consequence,
me and him.
yeah, because the only thing that makes sense, because the consequence
Of him not being with her is that he
that's right.
because you say he did so good up to 6 years, and then those 6 years y'all were together, and then all of a sudden y'all broke up. So you probably didn't see it like that at that.
No, we weren't even together. Like, so he.
But you was a side chick, or y'all was just
long
messing
story
around?
short, he was my high school sweetheart. We were first loves, right? First child together. He didn't have another baby until 2 years ago, right? Until after I had another baby at 40, right? Like, he really didn't have any other kids out there. Like, I got married.
But did he ever reach out to you and try to make things work with you?
No, it was because we were high school sweethearts. We grew out of love with each other. We just didn't have anything in common with each other anymore.
So could you say it was
know
just
what
that
I'm
y'all
saying?
were so young?
Yes, that's what it was.
It could have been just that y'all was young.
But Barb, I can't even buy that as a man because it doesn't make sense. So if something don't make sense, it's hard for me to move past. If
Yes,
we
it
was,
doesn't make sense to me either.
yeah, so
know?
let's just put our heads together and agree. People roll with what makes sense, right? So if I got along with this child the first 6-7 years of their life, and I just fall off the earth face of the earth, that tells me, okay, he didn't want to deal with something that was coming from your end. So he said, you know what, the child is going to be sacrificed.
But not necessarily that she did anything.
Right.
It was something on his end.
On his end, mentally, like, because
I happen to know your
like
dad.
when you talk about epitome of co-parenting,
that
I was
a
the
special
easiest
situation.
co-parent you could ever have. You know what I'm saying? I didn't need much from you. I didn't even get child support from you. I maybe got it from you for like 6 months, and that was it. And after it ended, I didn't even come after. I was like, okay, it is what it is, right? It's me raising my child by myself. I figured at that time, you know, like the only thing I pushed him on was, I need you to contact your daughter. So don't even contact me. Contact her.
Does she have a cell phone?
Yes, she could reach him. She was texting him, and he was leaving her on red. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that.
But see,
So Erica said Erica, you said that you went through the same thing with your father. So could you just elaborate?
Yeah, after him and my mom split, that was it. Like,
well, I have talked to your dad.
Well, let her finish.
but from my point of view, I was calling him. No answer, no call back, nothing. He'd lie about sending me birthday cards. Never got the birthday cards. So
your dad was around to up to what age?
I was 8.
8.
Her mom and dad was married. So I think your situation is more of a special type of situation.
Why would it be?
Because your dad didn't. I talked to your dad on the phone, and your dad was told me he was embarrassed. He said he was embarrassed from his own actions. So it didn't have anything to do with you or your mom.
But because of your own actions, no. Because of
your child.
Because of your own actions, you.
Exactly.
Instead of being a man and saying that this is what I did, I messed up, I'm sorry, but I'm still going to be the best father I can be. You choose to walk away.
Looking at that as a child, I'm a kid. I don't know nothing about embarrassment.
Right.
Like,
you don't care about that.
You and my mom got.
Yeah, she just wanted her father.
To be there. That
So
was
for
it.
him to say that, you can't even really respect that as a man because
It's an excuse.
it's an excuse just not to be there.
Well, well, you know what? Most men, they don't come around. Their financial situation is not.
Kids don't look at
hear me out.
that.
Hear me
Kids
out.
don't look at
I'm
that.
telling you from a man perspective.
Okay.
If a man financially is not where he want to be, he'd rather not be around because he look like he's going to do more harm than good.
How?
That's a way of
That's a
thinking.
poor
Right,
advice.
because
Your
he can
dad's
be there
presence mean
with
anything.
time.
Yo, just seeing your daddy, if you like, y'all got that connection. You just that in itself is a gift. I get to see my dad. I don't care about what you can buy me or what you. I'm already eating. My mama taking care of me. But if I see you coming to the house, I'm good.
But hold on, let me chime in there right there. You said if he come into the house, 9 times out of 10 in relationships end like that, the man is not even going to be allowed at the house. Well, hold on, let me finish. Now, as far as me picking you up and taking you somewhere, if I'm not financially in a good position, I've been in the streets for most of my life, so it's been up and down. I done told the story many a times. I had to go to Church's Chicken and feed my daughter. I had $7. I didn't eat. She ate. So I can understand when a man don't want to be around because he got to feed his daughter. She may want gym shoes. It may cost to transport it here and there, and he's not in the
But
position.
what we saying is a child don't look at that. If she 8 years old, she don't know about
We
what
just
expenses.
looking
But
to
she wanna
spend
see her
time.
dad.
We just
But
want to
see,
spend
y'all
time.
I don't even have to be the house.
You
Let me
on the
clarify.
outside
I'm
looking
not
in.
saying like coming to the house. I'm just saying like your dad's presence. I don't care if we've taken a walk up the street.
Exactly.
Or whatever.
Or at the-
Yeah, but
go
see,
to the
you know
park,
what? See,
anything.
you wouldn't understand what me and Dre's coming from. What if that child asked their dad, can you buy me an ice cream off the ice cream
I
truck?
do understand
And he
that
don't
part
have-
of it.
Hold on.
But you
And
can't
he
make that
don't
a sole
have that-
excuse not to show up. That's what I'm
Okay,
saying.
but I'm telling you, he can.
No.
Because you don't
you
know.
hurting the child. You hurting the child.
You don't know. You don't
That's
know
not
what that.
acceptable.
You don't know how that man feel. For him to show up with nothing in his pocket.
Get the pride out the way and think about the child.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because that's an excuse. It's an excuse,
not an
period.
excuse.
Yes, it is, because at the same time, it's times when your mother tells you, "Hey, mama can't get you those
Yes.
shoes right
Yes.
now."
Yeah.
My mother, your mother don't say, "Oh, I'm gonna stop messing with you because I can't buy you a pair of shoes." Your mother is not gonna stop being there for you because she's struggling keeping food in the house. She's gonna always be there for you. She's gonna hold her own, and she's gonna be the mother she has to be, regardless of whether she got it or not. So there's no reason to make an excuse for a man, whether you got $1, a nickel, or a quarter. My father wasn't like that. I didn't have to go through that,
Now,
so I don't know how they
let me
feel.
chime in on there. The man is out here struggling, scraping.
Mother struggle.
Hold on.
Yeah, but she get food stamps.
That's the point.
How do you know?
She's getting help from the government.
Without child
She
support.
getting all this assistance.
You're getting
always
some type of aid from the man.
How do you know
You know
this?
why I know?
About the women, they don't.
Hold on, you know why I know? Because I didn't have a driver's license for 15 years and I couldn't get a passport.
that's the women
Hold
that
on,
you
asked me. You
help.
asked me.
That's not
You
all
asked me
women.
how do I know?
Okay, go ahead.
Because I lived this.
But it's not
Hold
all
on, hold on.
women.
Let me finish my point. I lived this. No child support. And I hate to say that I love my child, but I didn't want kids. I was only 17.
Right.
I had a child. She already had one. She forced me to have one. So now I don't want kids. You put me on child support. I'm giving you cash. You're still child support.
Double dipping.
You're double dipping. And then hold on. And not only that, I go to see my daughter. My daughter wrote me a letter. It's on the same thing y'all was talking about. My daughter wrote me a letter. Said, "Daddy, you deserted me. You this, and that." I pulled up. I didn't get to tell another story. I said, where your mom at? I had her mama come out. I say, now that your mom is here, I'm going to tell you the truth. Your mama had a dude that wouldn't allow me to be in your life. So she painted the picture that I was the bad guy and I wasn't trying to be around when it was the mama. So I'm always thinking, yeah, well, a woman going to say, the man left, the man did this and that. But sometimes it's the woman.
Yeah, she's
y'all
around to show the picture how
y'all
she
don't want
wants
us
to
around
look.
the kids, y'all bitter and all that. So I'm talking for the men. This happens.
Okay, it does happen in some situations, but I'm talking on the standpoint of it's all
Yeah,
women
but
are not
it is
all
bitter
women
baby
don't get
daddies.
food stamps.
But the thing is, the child is usually with the mom, and she usually draw a bad picture of that man.
That's not a real woman because you never paint
I'm not
a
talking
picture
about a
to
real
your
woman or a
kids.
fake woman.
You
I'm
let
talking
your
about the
kids see it
facts.
for themselves.
When a
I
woman
never
is
told
upset
neither
with
one
the
of my
father,
kids'
I
daddy
never
that they
met.
daddy won
I
SHIT.
never met a
Never.
woman that said, you know what, your dad was awesome. Your dad, no, they gonna say, you know, your dad wasn't shit. So you acting like your
But
dad
that's
right
not
now.
a woman. That's not a woman.
But we talking
You
about
don't do that.
females.
Yeah,
But the
I'm
majority
talking
of
about
women do that.
females.
Yeah, but
I'm
you
talking
don't do
about.
that to a
I'm
child.
talking
You
about
messing a child
majority.
man up too by doing
It's
that.
it's more men that's out here that don't see their child for whatever reason versus the woman don't see their child.
Correct. You're
so
right.
I never met a woman that gave props to that child's father that don't come around. Never. But you know what? She never be honest
why.
with that child.
Right.
She never said, you know what? Me and your dad wasn't together. You know what? We were just screwing in the alley.
Right.
And I got pregnant and he gave me the abortion money and I chose to keep it.
Yeah.
So you don't never get the whole. The mother never tell the child the whole story. They paint this picture that the daddy just ain't shit. So now the child grows up. 10 years go by.
Bitter.
You know what? She'll call the dad and like, you know, you ain't never been in my life. You abandoned me. Listen, either me protect myself or me force a situation that's gonna put me behind bars anyway. A smart man is going to always protect himself.
You have to.
Sometimes you
Like,
have
you
to
gotta protect
abandon the
yourself.
child because it's a chaotic situation.
Or why can't you just go to court to get?
Well, you know what? This is how court works. When you go to court, my brother, I remember when he went and put himself on child support. He went down there and they locked him up. He was going down there to put himself on child support. They locked him up. Oh, you already behind. He like, what? I didn't even know I was on child support. See, this is the kind of games that women play.
Yeah.
They play games all the time.
Well, that don't mean it could have been she was getting something from the state. It could have been Medicaid.
Well, we ain't talking about excuses. We talking about the fact of the matter.
Well,
when
how
the
would
man
she know that if she?
Well, she knows she was getting food stamps.
No, it's not even.
No, it
about
doesn't
food.
even
It's
work.
if She
She
when
knows she's getting free daycare.
No, it wasn't free daycare. It was when
She
she
knew
gave
she was getting
birth.
money from the
It
state.
was when she gave
It
birth.
When
free.
she gave
It wasn't
birth,
free.
when
We
she
had to
had
get
him,
Right.
you know, the
Man,
man had to pay
half
that money.
of
They have to
that
pay that money back.
Okay, what did she have to
that
pay?
man got to pay back.
Hold on, wait a minute.
She don't gotta pay nothing.
Well, the baby, when a child back then, when a child was born, it was 70% of the woman's and 30% of the man. The man was responsible for the medical bills and everything the child tears up or break, anything financial, the father is responsible for it. The laws have changed now, but back then it was different. So if he got to pay half for the childbirth, why she ain't got to pay the other half?
I don't know. You gotta ask
It don't make sense, do it?
Back then.
It don't
See,
make
everybody
sense,
get
but-
quiet when we
Are you
talking
saying
about
I don't
that?
have
that.
kids.
Yeah,
I don't know how
I
that
never heard
works.
that.
I don't know how that works.
I don't know how that work
I know
either because
how
I
that
had
works.
So
insurance.
my point is the cards is always stacked against a man. So it ain't just like a man come around.
So you think it ain't no bitter baby daddies?
I know it's bitter baby
okay.
daddies.
Okay.
Yeah,
Bitter
for
baby mamas.
reasons like he can't visit his child because she let another man manipulate her way of thinking and broke up the relationship between him and his child.
But not the relationship. Can't look at my father. My father couldn't visit me. He couldn't visit me. That means he couldn't physically come to that house. But he didn't physically.
But he
cut
paid the
himself
bills
out.
there.
He didn't physically cut himself out of my life.
But he paid the bills there.
He took care of his child.
He paid the bills there.
My father made things
I
totally
would've cut
different
the
from
money
any
off.
man. My father
You
took
cut
care
the
of his
money off.
child. And that's what he did. He couldn't physically walk to that house. He couldn't
He
physically
could
stand in
have
front of that.
because he paid the bills.
He
Bart.
could, but he didn't. What he did was he called me on Friday and said, "Hey, champ, I'm at the church, that little pink church across
I
the street from
remember.
Dairy Queen. I don't care if it was rain, sleet, or snow. Throw my hoodie on, throw my coat on, grab my bag, and we jumping on the bus, and I'm gone." But he didn't let what she say or what he dictate keep him away from me. So when you say that, it's an excuse, regardless of whether you can come to that house or not. You can still deal with your child.
You were just blessed with a father that was he was financially stable.
It didn't have to do with money.
It had everything to do with money. Yes, it did. How often did your father give you money?
You said what?
How often did your father give you money?
Every time he saw me.
Okay, how many men can do that?
I don't know. It's a lot of them
So you don't know.
But it's a lot out here that can't do it.
I'm telling you, you are part of that small percent.
You know what?
We're going back to the subject.
Men
Because her dad wasn't a part-time dad.
Well, her dad was financially stable. Most men are not financially stable. They have circumstances.
But we're going back to the part where you said that when the woman disallows that man to come to the house, then what can that man do? Or how can that man...
I'm not donating to a house that I'm not welcome to.
Your child is there.
Okay, pack up your stuff and come on, ship them.
Well, see, that's where my father wasn't stable.
If I'm paying my child support and I'm doing everything I'm supposed to do, and you telling me I can't come see my son because your boyfriend don't feel comfortable, I'm gonna say, listen, pack my kids' shit and I'll be there to get them. I don't have to deal with that bullshit.
Because you're gonna take money out of her pocket.
That's right. Most of these women look at these kids as financial support, a support system to maintain their own life. A lot of these, when you pay child support, they're going to get their hair done. That's how they get their nails done. That's how they pay their car note.
Gucci bag.
All that money ain't going. A small percentage of that money is going to that child. In order, you can take a woman to court for your kids. She gonna fight you tooth and nail because she look at it like I need that $400-500 a month.
A lot of women walking away from kids. Now, a lot of fathers raising. It's a lot. I know a couple of men that's raising their kids.
Okay, well, give them up. They terrible at doing it anyway. Women make terrible parents, in my opinion.
What?
Women make terrible. Yes, you look at the prison system and do your research. Women make terrible mothers. Most women make terrible mothers in the city of Detroit. Most women.
Not all.
Well, most of saying as far as raising a man,
raising a boy.
It's not all. It's not all though. It's some.
But check the prison system.
No, I'm not checking the prison system. I'm talking about what I believe.
And we
ain't talking about what you believe. I'm talking about.
We had this conversation before when you say check the prison system. Hey, you got people that come from good families that have 2-parent homes.
Well, I'm talking about 70%. So we're talking about the majority number, the big number. The big number is 70%.
Is it just our culture?
No,
or is it Asians and
across the board,
is it Caucasians, or are you just talking about black women?
Across the board.
I think it'd be heavier for the black woman.
Well, probably, but you know.
Hold on, let me specify because I don't want y'all to get the flipping. Because first off, it's easy if you date any other nationality, they more susceptible to listen to their man. It's like when you got a black woman. It's like y'all bumping heads. I don't know what it is.
Well, most of the time, most black women are confrontational. So you know what? They use the child
leverage
as leverage. If this nigga don't do what I say, he ain't gonna be able to see his kid. That's how most black women think.
And that's how most men like the easy way out because they don't want to deal with the child anyway.
How you know?
I have friends. I have friends whose children who set up and cried because their fathers don't want to be around.
Okay, and why?
They probably weren't even supposed to have that baby anyway.
Why? Well, most of them were young. For one, they were young.
Okay.
For two, they weren't with the mother anymore. It wasn't no boundaries between them.
It's reasons, right?
It's reasons, but it wasn't a reason for you to leave that child. I told you for
safety reasons.
They're young.
Most men leave their child and abandon their child for safety reasons. For instance, he got a fight with her present boyfriend when he want to come over and see his child.
No, he's jealous because there's another man there. He's jealous.
Says who?
That's not true at all.
That's just something you made up, huh?
No, I'm giving you. You won't let me finish.
I can't see my kid's mom having a man over, and I'm not going to come over and visit my kids because of the man she's currently dating.
Why can't you just take the kids and go out for the day?
That's right. Get them here.
No, you said you got a visit. You said
first of all, a man can't just pop up at a woman's house, right?
Correct.
So you gotta get permission, right?
Correct.
So she gotta get permission to come to your house?
We talking about her, Barbara. You moving the goalpost.
Don't say I know what I'm just saying.
Okay, hold on.
No, it's not no moving the goalposts.
If the kids stay with the mama, he gotta first get permission from who to come. From the mama, right? And she said, my dude here right now, he don't feel comfortable with you coming over here. So where you at?
Why you can't say your kids to get dressed and I'll be over there in 15 minutes and they can go outside.
She has to say that, right?
You can't say that as a man.
Listen,
Okay, I can't come to the house but tell the kids to get
if
dressed.
she
I'm coming to
just
pick them
said,
up.
what woman talk patient like that? She gonna say, did you hear what I said? I got company right now. Click.
That's a woman that don't like you. That's a woman that don't like you with no
What woman you know that loves her baby daddy once they break up?
I got a friend that has a beautiful relationship. I can't see her name, but A1's best friends. Call, what's up?
One out of how many?
But Steve, you said what woman?
Okay, most women, when a relationship don't work out and they both move on, she's jealous that he may have more kids.
Nah, hell.
He may get married.
So I push you. That ain't
Yeah, it
the
all
That's
sounds
not the
good.
reason.
But I'm just giving reasons why women be bitter and they hate their baby daddy. Most women dislike their
And
baby
most
daddy.
men make a woman
I just
hate
like
them.
mine. I sure do.
Let's throw that in.
I'm just
Let's throw
saying.
that in.
So
I'm gonna tell you this.
How old is your
The one I'm gonna speak on. My daughter is 22 years old.
Okay, let's go back when your daughter was maybe 13. Could he just come to your house when he feel like it?
I'm gonna tell you. Look,
Hold on, answer me.
No,
Wait a minute.
I'm
Now, if
going
he
to ask
call you.
Let me explain my scenario. I divorced him, correct?
Mm-hmm.
I told the court, I want us to have split custody. Okay? This man, okay, we can have split custody. He did not once come and pick my daughter up, didn't do nothing.
Why?
I don't know.
You don't have no idea.
I don't have no idea.
Why do you
You think we
Why do you
supposed to know
think?
what the man is? Why
You know what? You get to the
He's
truth
trying to
ass
say
question.
something. Y'all.
We don't know.
That's what I'm saying.
I got a question
Y'all
for
the
you.
problem.
Why
Y'all
do
was
you?
messed up.
What do you think is the reason?
He wanted to still be with me, and I didn't want
That's
to be
what you.
with him.
Oh, see how we got to the bottom of that tea?
But
What you think the reason was?
no, I know after the fact that's what it was.
Whatever.
I didn't know then
So-
when I was getting out the situation. So we go to court, right?
Mm-hmm.
I tell them, listen, I want split custody, blah blah, because he was a good dad. I left him when she was 3 years old. He was a good dad. His only child, like T, his only child.
So you left him,
I left him. Put him out my house.
destroyed his family.
I know I ain't destroyed nothing. He cheated. He brought a female in my house.
And that's destroying the
Okay,
family.
so that's
Just
destroying the family.
because
So
the woman
guess what?
leave,
I gotta
the
remove
person
me
she
and
had-
my
she
kids
had a
from this
child with.
situation. I have to remove us from this situation. So I didn't destroy nothing he did.
So you
when
said he had a girl come to the house?
he did.
Oh,
When I was at work.
So you didn't say, you know what? Let's work this out.
Who said that?
ain't no working nothing out of this. Disrespect me.
Things happen
Yeah,
in
we gonna work
relationships.
you out.
And
Find out, like she is.
sometimes
That's
it's
part of
painful.
it.
But when you are grown,
I think
you
it should be
figure out ways how to work through things.
Okay, I wanna
Especially
ask Erica something.
when you start involving children, women and men have to learn to do what's in the best interest of the child.
And the man ain't
what's in the best interest of the child.
Let me tell you after this. After we go to court, right? And you want me to get past something, but after we go to court. So because I don't want to be with you, you come in front of my house and you fire a gun in the air thinking you scaring me, and then
But why would you do
trying
that?
to light fire. You trying to set
But
my house on fire.
why would he fire a gun in front of your house?
I can't.
So he just rolled up the street.
Intimidation.
This my baby mama house.
He knew it was our house.
What I'm saying, that don't make sense.
Okay, can I ask?
I can't think for him. I'm telling you the facts
But
that
listen,
happened.
we got listeners, right? They gonna say he just rolled up her street and
It happened.
Because he wasn't with her
yeah, hold
anymore.
on. He's like, you know what? Today Friday. Let me grab this my baby mama house and
I
I'm gonna
wasn't
burn her
gonna be
porch
with
up.
So, Erica, let
I'm
me.
pretty sure words took place.
They did not. They did not. He was already out the house.
See, some things just don't make sense.
Exactly. That didn't make no sense. If I'm telling you I ain't
Some
want to be with you
people are
because of your
mentally
actions,
disturbed.
that don't mean you take it
I
out on
agree,
me.
T.
You know?
Yeah.
It doesn't have to make sense. Some people are mentally
you know what?
like unstable.
Most men can continue to do the same thing, and it's always them.
Sometimes.
When I talk to men say, you know what, man, my baby mama's something else. You know what? She mad. She mad because I moved on. You know what? She mad because if I'm not giving her what she thinks she should deserve. If he giving her $300 a month, she thinks she should be getting $400. So you know what? You can't see your kids because you're not giving me what I think you should give them. It's always a reason, and I tell men, don't even try to satisfy the woman. Do what you gonna do. You're going to pay the price anyway. It's going to be consequences anyway, so it might as well be on your terms.
So Erica,
But I don't, just like y'all say all women, I don't put all men.
Most.
And I don't put all men in the same category
men.
saying all men are dogs. I've never viewed men as all dogs.
So what's your opinion of a man? Do you think men are good for women?
It is some good men. Yes, I agree that. Yes.
But if you had to summarize it up, would you say men are good for women?
Some men
I
are
think
good
we
for
both
women.
are
So
good
that's
for
a yes
each
or no?
other.
That's a
I think
middle
we both
ground.
good for each other.
So you
women
ain't-
are
you're not
good
gonna
for
answer
men
it?
too.
I did answer it.
So-
I answered how I wanted to answer it.
Oh, okay. What'd you say, Bart?
I said I think we're both good for each other.
I think so too.
I feel like, let me chime in. I feel like all men and women can do much better separate. And the reason why I say that, because when you get into a relationship, your whole goal is to make sure your mate happy. You're pulling so much from yourself to make sure your mate happy. Everybody sacrifice. Sometimes giving away too much of you to make sure they whole, that weakens you, don't strengthen you.
So
So I agree.
with
don't
the
agree with
male and the female, say if the female is giving all of who she is for the male and he's doing the same thing for the female, they're happy. They're
supposed to be a
getting
force. You a force
exactly
together.
what they absolutely. So it's not, it could be an issue if one is given more than the other, but you need to. I'm a prayer warrior. Whatever I lack, I go to the Lord because I need to be poured into, because I get weak sometimes. Men get weak, women get weak, but they need something else that's more powerful and mightier than themselves.
So what
So you
so,
have to.
So what is your take on a man not around his child? It's a lot of reasons why men is not in their children's life. Most of the time, it's not voluntary.
I agree.
So if a man is not in his child's life,
Because he chooses not to be.
it's not voluntary. Means it's not due to his own reasoning.
Sometimes it is.
Your daddy ain't shit. Your daddy is a fuck up. You know what? Your daddy is always negativity.
Yeah, dad.
So now when that child talks to that dad, this is how the conversation go. Dad, why you don't love me? He thinking, where that come from? Dad, you don't want to see me. He always defending himself to the child because of what the mama has planted into that child's head. So that's my take on it. Why father's not around? I don't think T gave us her reasoning. To me, the reasoning that women give, it's like a big old chunk is missing. It's something they don't want you to know. And it's obvious.
You're missing my story.
It's obvious something is missing because it don't make sense.
Oh, he's funny.
So, Dre, you was raised, you know what I'm saying, without two of your kids, I believe. And you know what? When you talk to your kid, it's not, Dad, I love you, I miss you. They got questions for you. You know what? Why you don't come and see me? Why you don't? You be like, I tried. You know what? I've been trying to call you. Your mama hang up on me soon as she hear my voice.
Yeah.
If I come over there, she calling the police.
Yeah.
So it's always a struggle for a man just to exist in the child's life because of the woman.
And I can't believe that I'm the only exception. You know what I mean? I can't be the only one that tried to be in a child's life and wasn't allowed to. So when a woman say that, I'll be like, yeah, okay, I heard that before. I've been through that. I've been through it twice. I've been all type of bees and hoes. They want to fight. I can't see the child. They turn the lights off when I pull up with Christmas presents. Don't answer the door. So, I mean,
Why you leave presents on the porch?
come on. Are you serious?
Who-
Detroit?
Yeah, you in Detroit,
I'm
Bart.
quite sure she.
When have you
I'm quite
ever?
sure she looking out the blinds.
Okay, so leave
I'm just asking
leave
you a
the presents
question.
on the porch.
No, these women so
hold on,
bitter.
think about
They
it.
leave
Think
my
about
She
it.
would.
Listen,
No,
hold on, let me make a point.
Why should she looking out the
Let
window?
me make a point. Leave some presents on the porch.
She turned them lights
So
off.
she can take
didn't
my
want those
name
toys.
off and put her name or Bobby's name off. Now this is the same woman that I took her money for my daughter, and she took it and got her boyfriend car fixed. So this the woman you think I'm gonna leave presents for? No.
Okay.
Yeah, you want that child child to sit there and open them presents up in front of me.
And let her know.
And you know what? There's a lot of mamas out here would take them gifts back and get the money. They'll go back and exchange it and get something they want. I've seen women do that kind of crap. So I'm with
Can
Drake.
I ask Erica a question? Because you've been talking for quite a minute now. And I want to get back to the subject because I think Erica can probably clarify some things with us. Now, you have a son, correct? And you're engaged, correct? And your son's father, does he come to the home and pick up his child, or do y'all have arrangements?
He
or-
come. He'll come
comes to
pick
the
him
house,
up, and
so-
I go to his house to drop him off.
Okay. And so how is the relationship between your fiance and your baby daddy? Like, do they have, I mean, are they cordial with each other? Because some people are very rude. I mean, do they speak, hey, how you doing? I mean,
Yeah.
okay. I mean, so
Well,
it
see,
can be
see, you
done.
gotta see.
It can be
The
done.
difference
So
is,
y'all co-parent, right, Erica?
Yeah,
see,
y'all
the
co-parent
difference is
pretty
her
well.
her husband is very understanding. He's very supportive, and at the same time, her kid's dad is a man. So whatever the reasons behind their separation, both of the men can understand. You know what? I'm going to respect you, and I'm going to demand you respect me. So they have a respectable relationship. She just in the middle. So
It's a respectful relationship, and true enough, I do respect that what you're saying, but it also can be a way where things can change around, you know, because
Like
once
how?
again, that's her fiance that's gonna once to become her husband. So he could wake up one morning and just say, "Oh, Erica, you know, I don't want him."
well, see, I speak it in existence.
Don't speak. But
I speak it in
But I'm
existence.
asking. But I'm saying I don't think it would happen that way. But I'm saying that Erica's in a predicament where she has a child, she has a fiance, she's meant to become married. She doesn't have those problems because it's an understanding. But if she did have those problems, I'm quite sure her baby's father wouldn't just give up on his son because somebody said I can't come to the house.
Well, see, I look at it different. It's to me, I congratulate Erica because of her choice of men. So if she chose a man to have a kid by, and this man's still a stand-up person, regardless of what may happen in the relationship, then she meet another stand-up guy that can respect another man's position and receive the same respect. At that point, now to me, I congratulate the woman. Most women are not like that. She'll get another man, and now this man running her household. She been dating him for 6 months. She telling her who can come in and out her house. Her brother can't come over. Her child's daddy can't come over. He just coming in running shit. So now that man looking at her like, what type of chick is you? You just let this guy, probably just got out of prison, just come move in your house and running your shit. That's how men looks at the woman. That's how it usually go. She don't know how to run her household. She just let anything fly. So that's what I think. Do that sound about right to you? As far as like your situation?
I mean, and I agree with you as far as the choice of men that she deals with, you know, because it's the quality of men, right? You got to figure out, and you got to think, like, if you are willing to have sex, unprotected sex, this could be your possible father of your child that you got to deal with for at least 18 years. Can you stand that? And most women don't think about that. They're like, oh,
They do what they want to do.
They do what they want to do.
You
Right?
just picture, just like you just picked your baby daddy that we just know we're gonna be pregnant by this person. I'm quite sure.
Well, if you have
she
unprotected
knows.
sex with somebody, it can happen,
why you
Bar.
don't have
So if you
Right,
want-
that's why you
jump
don't
off
have
her randos
unprotected
because
sex.
that's
Exactly.
So the type of women that men choose to have children by will be
Listen,
whose
most
fault?
of the
It would be
time-
that man's
most
fault
of the
because
time, the
you
man
chose
just
to
wants
have
some sex.
unprotected sex.
He ain't thinking
with a-
about dealing with
but the
this
women
woman
too,
for
as far as
18
the baby
years.
daddy,
He just
too.
wanted some sex.
But it goes both ways.
You gonna have
It goes
unprotected
both
sex
ways.
and jump off in randoms
It
and bring a
happens all
child
the
into
time.
it?
He
Have
probably
no
was at
time.
the bar and have a rub
Yeah.
on him or something.
He probably was
He
drunk.
wasn't looking at having no kids.
But that's the consequences that come
Yeah,
behind
that's the
it.
consequence.
That's why
See,
a
I
lot of
like
guys
that
paying
word.
child support.
Men,
That's why a lot of guys paying child support.
I'm talking about for both, not just
no,
the
I'm
man.
talking about from the man.
I'm talking about
He's always gonna
Because
just
you
talk
know what?
about from the man.
I believe most of the time a woman get pregnant, she know what time frame that she can get pregnant in.
And she's supposed to tell you,
That's right.
I
bet you as a woman told a man, I'm ovulating, his pullout game will increase.
I don't think she thinking about telling you about ovulation. You know how many women that got pregnant by pull-out game
pull-out game.
Stop it.
Some guys
You
got
sound
all the
real.
pull-out
Stop
game.
it.
That
And I
always
guarantee you, if a woman tell a man she's ovulating, watch how
Well, she's
awesome
not.
his pull-out game
She's not
is.
gonna tell him. She's not gonna tell him. So
Ain't
why don't
nobody
you
thinking about that
Why
in the
don't
heat of
you
the
protect
moment.
yourself
A
and put a
man will.
condom on?
You
A
will.
woman ain't. You ain't either.
If tell him you ovulating, to see.
Put on a condom.
He gonna keep doing what he want
No,
to
he
do.
ain't. Watch
Yes,
that-
he is.
watch that pull-out
yes, he
game be
is.
swift.
And then it's gonna be 18 years of pain after the fact because your reckless
Nah, you
decisions.
talking from feelings. I'm talking.
No, I ain't talking from
Ain't no-
feelings. I'm talking about
a
from
man,
facts.
a man ain't trying to have babies
a
by
man
these
should
women
already
like that.
automatically.
They are. If you put if you going in a world, you are. That's
the women
that's
unprotected. She's
It's
ovulating.
possibly-
Just
yeah.
automatically
Possibly
assume the girl
she
is
could get
ovulating every time you have sex with her. Unprotected.
Keep a condom.
That's it.
Listen, she need to sit here and say, you know what? I met him at the club. I don't know if he got a car or nothing. Let me not have this child. So don't just.
So
put it
why
out
don't
there.
you think? So Dre, why don't you think that I met her at the club? I don't want no kids. Let me put on a
Let me
Let me
explain
put a
this.
condom on.
As a man, I'm
You
speaking
get more
for,
than
I'm
a
speaking
baby.
for the men. We just might be blowed and drinking.
Why she ain't
She
blown?
ain't
Hold on, let me finish.
get
We
more
just
blowed
having
than
we trying to have fun tonight.
She is
Only
too.
she
She is too.
So once you find out you pregnant, and I bring this 250, ain't nothing to talk about.
She don't have to get rid of her. She don't have to. Why you didn't have a
And see,
condom?
that-
You
and
could
that's-
get
and
to the
that's
gas
another problem
station
I have.
and get
You
you
gotta
a
pass several
condom.
gas stations from the club.
You think every guy go to the club?
You ain't
think he
got
gonna
none
get
in the
sex
car.
club?
That's the y'all main purpose.
So now he got to be a dad for the next 18 years.
Because of his reckless decision.
Yep.
Yes, he do.
But she has the right to say she don't want to be a mom.
She has the
She
ultimate
does.
right.
If she didn't want it, if she didn't want
That's
it,
his right. I'm just asking.
Both of them got rights.
well, his
No, they
right
don't.
would have been
They
that
A
magnum.
woman has a right to make a man a father even if he don't want to.
And a man has a
his
right to
choice is
prevent
very
himself from
simple.
getting
Man
God has the right
Boy,
to
shut
take
up.
to
His
make a
very
woman have
first
an
choice is
abortion
putting
if she
on a
wants the baby.
condom.
That's not a woman. That's a girl.
He have a right to
thinking
prevent
He
it.
has the right to
To
prevent
That's
it.
not a woman.
Yeah.
That's not a woman who think like that.
Either you practice safe
my
sex
point.
to avoid
Thank you, Eric.
bringing a child into this
There
world,
you go.
or you don't.
My point that I'm making is women have more rights than men.
It don't.
No.
Before we
It does
even
matter.
get to that point, though,
Okay, like you said,
Okay.
whatever situation you was in, he was in too. Let's just say that, right? Now, a baby, she called him, I'm pregnant. Like Dre said, he go to 300.
He could have
go
told her I
250.
don't want it. and
She gonna
coulda
say
said, I
no.
I'm happy.
I want to keep it. He gonna say, well, listen, I don't even fuck with you like that.
That's your fault.
That's lying.
She had
but
a magnum. They come in all different colors and sizes.
So now, if what woman, why would you want to have a baby by
That's
a man
somebody else
that's
that don't want
telling
you.
you,
Absolutely.
I don't fuck
That
with you
don't
like
want
that?
I agree.
Well,
I
I guess
agree.
that's the
I
problem.
agree.
That's where the mental thing comes
What do you
in.
like to
There's a lot
say?
of
The
mental-
women be so
Right,
reckless with their
emotional
kitties. Stop
stuff.
being reckless with your
I said
DD.
women
What he be saying? What's his word?
mismanage
And
their
stop
vagina.
mismanage your
Stop
cock, too.
mismanaging yours. That's why you got them babies and you paying
You know
child
what?
support.
I think women should just tell every time they have sex, tell a guy, you know what, I'm ovulating. Just
That's what I just said.
Still gonna do it. He don't care. He
See,
gonna
that's
feel
how I
like
know
you
men don't
said.
listen, 'cause
My
I
pull-out
always
game
said that,
ain't
so
with
I
you,
think
and he
But I'm
gonna do
talking
it.
about the other two women.
Auntie won't say something because me, boy, be quiet. It's just all off the subject, sound crazy.
To the men, why give the women so much control?
Thank you. Thank you.
You all have the control.
They weak.
You have the total control in
They
the
weak.
beginning.
We.
Give
They
them
weak. They
Their
get it.
head
so
is
much
weak.
control. Don't
Both
even
heads
give
is
them the choice to make.
There you go.
We
Say,
can't have sex without y'all.
but you can. You can stop making babies though.
Hold on. Let me
Stop.
chime in there. The
This
reason
is
why
the
we weak,
thing.
because
No,
they
it's
come in
not.
there with
I'm
their
not
stuff
saying-
all out.
Oh,
They be out there taking it.
So because she got her shit out, I'm fucking her tonight. That don't even make sense.
Right.
I how we coming in and things like that. You ain't
all the
fucking
time.
her.
You know
Show
what? I'm on
half a
birth
titty
control.
and he's like,
I'm on the
but
shot.
that's like,
They lie to
that's not
men.
what
They
the
lie to
thing
men all the
Thing.
time.
okay.
Men, please. You all have to take responsibility for your own actions.
Thank you,
Absolutely.
Auntie. Say that one more time.
Women all the control over you all.
And they get mad.
When you put yourself
And want
in
us
a
to avoid.
situation like that.
Like it's not like it's their
You
body.
don't have a choice, but you know this.
Thank
So
you.
you have to quickly
Thank you.
turn the other way and walk away.
Thank
See,
you.
I got a problem with that. A man always got to be the biggest person.
We gotta
the
do
biggest.
Yeah, y'all don't know how
I don't like that
resist
concept.
temptation.
I don't buy off into
You
that.
don't want the baby person when we say put on a condom when you don't want
You don't want the
children.
kids.
You don't want who y'all tempted?
Y'all want us to, y'all want to have sex with us.
Wrap it up.
Then if we get pregnant, y'all want us to have this abortion.
You know
But
what
you
it
see,
is?
Erica,
be the
you have
bigger
to
person.
understand. Most of these women is good for is one night.
It's time
Then
to
that
go.
means put on a condom.
If you know that, yeah. If you thinking like
I'm
that, yeah,
just
you
saying,
supposed to have them on
most of these
deck.
women out here ain't even worth
Listen.
being mothers.
Men,
But you still want to have sex with them. That means you still
That's
have
all
a
they good for
possibility of
most of the time.
procreating with them.
That's why the men don't
And
want to stick
that's
around.
your choice. See, those
They be
are
like, you know what,
poor
this woman,
decisions that
you know what,
make
this woman
that
here, her
lead you to
house is
have poor
nasty.
baby
You
mamas.
go to her house nasty.
9 months down the
Her
line.
car nasty.
But you still want to sleep with
You know,
her.
she came
If
over
y'all
to the house
nasty
with
for
some
her,
nasty
yeah.
underwear on.
You
I
was
just tried to
with
hurry up
her.
and
And
do
you
something.
see all that, but you still going to raw and she nasty.
Exactly.
The rubber bust.
Oh,
Trifling.
you didn't even
But
do
who
it.
really trifling?
You see the
Yeah, but
nastiness. You gotta send her home. So
For real.
what you talking about?
Y'all
real.
sleep with women that got mattresses
Just
on the
anybody,
floor
right.
and all type of stuff.
See, that ain't got nothing to do with long as she wash up. I
Stop.
done dated women that
Stop
mattresses was on the floor.
Stop it.
Ain't
And
no
some of them
wrong
ain't
with
got
that.
sheets on the
There's
There's a whole lot
mattresses.
wrong with that. She ain't got her
you
shit
know what
together.
you all need to tell yourselves?
Mm-hmm. Tell them,
I need
Auntie.
to make better decisions.
There you go.
We do not.
Thank you. Thank you. While y'all talking about us,
You have to know
thank
the
you.
difference between a woman
Thank you.
and a girl. You
Thank
have
you.
to know the
How
difference.
we know the difference?
And
'Cause
tell
they
me
all
that
Camouflage. They camouflage.
They
You
look
can't tell
alike.
the difference. They both. They got the hair.
They all
got the
listen to Shorty.
eyelashes.
They all listen
They
to
got
Shorty.
the
Y'all ever
They
think
got
what?
the BB.
I'm gonna tell you how they know the difference.
Sexy.
And see, y'all looking at the physical. Y'all looking at the physical, and now what's up here?
What should we be looking for up there?
If you listen to how she thinks, conversation,
Okay.
whatever come out her mouth, you can come
how would
yeah,
the
you gonna get a
conversation
BBL. A BBL don't mean you a good woman.
No, my question is, how can a man tell the difference between a girl and a woman?
Get to know her.
Okay.
Yeah.
The conversation.
Oh.
No.
He just wanted you that
Okay,
bad.
and that's why y'all
And listen, predicament.
But I'm not talking about that situation.
I think women have when they give a man sex, they got in their head, this is going somewhere.
No,
That's
hell
what
no.
that's what babies and stuff come from. It's going somewhere.
No.
He just wanted you right then. You was his
And you put a baby
You
in
was
it.
his
And you was smart
girlfriend.
enough to put a baby
There
in
you
it.
go.
You was his
Say it,
girlfriend
Keith. Say
last
it,
night,
girl.
and that
Say
was
it
it.
loud.
Now you call him months later talking about a baby. Listen,
I didn't sign up.
you don't supposed to be doing
Well, if you didn't sign up for it, you should have went to the gas station.
it. And you know what? She's bitter.
250 was for.
Well, the
No, before the 250 even came in play, you go to the gas station or the liquor
But
store.
Yeah, don't even get to the
What
250
about all
part.
these women that's allergic to all these different kind of condoms?
Oh,
my
please.
What about them?
They make all
They
allergic
make
I'm on birth control. I got
Let
the
it
shot.
go. I think you better let
you
it go
correct.
now.
It's too-
man.
But still,
Too much dealing with
That's
these
you.
women.
why would you want to go
I
and
suggest-
somebody unprotected you don't know?
Get you a
Why would you want to go and
Exactly.
unprotected?
You
pair,
Why?
and you don't have to worry
Met
about
this
it.
lady
It's
at
too
the
much.
club, and
It's
you
too much
trying to
dealing
have
with the
sex with
women.
her unprotected.
Wait a minute.
That's trifling.
Thing. Just get a prostitute and what?
Well, what I'm saying is, it's easier at this stage. It's easier. Just pay a chick $100, get you some sex, and keep.
You
it
can't
moving.
get her pregnant?
Not with a condom on.
Oh, you gonna wear her?
You gonna wear a condom with a price too, but not with a jump off.
Oh, my, let's end this.
I was trying to answer the question.
Yeah, cut.
But you know what? I guess we got all women that don't let a man talk.
You've been talking
You've been talking the
I'm
whole
trying to answer a question, but we got all these women. Okay, what I was saying was, I think at this stage it's obvious that most of these women dislike men.
You want to go back to the subject?
We got all these women that
Right,
just
no,
let
you
these
have
men
a whole
talk.
table
I can't
that
even- I
were
can't
good
even say that.
co-parenting.
Wait a minute.
That are
Let
good
him go down
co-parenting
the line.
mothers.
See, let
But
him
you-
go down and do the close.
Okay.
He want to go back to the subject that he didn't
No,
pay
what
the
I'm saying is,
prostitute.
what I'm saying is, It appears to me we have a panel of men.
And get a condom for her.
It just seems like we got a panel of
Go ahead,
everybody up here besides
I
you,
love
Erica,
men.
said dislikeful things about men.
What did I say dislikeful about a man?
You brung up, you don't know why your baby daddy came
I didn't
over there
say I didn't
shooting up
dislike
in the
him.
air and
I
burning
didn't-
up.
that ain't say I had a man.
Can I
also
answer you?
said-
Can I
How
answer
she
you?
gonna know what a full
Can I-
gun?
can I
How
answer
she
you?
gonna know what a full
Let me go
gun?
down. Let me go
Go
down.
ahead, answer.
You said you don't know why your kid's father come over there shooting and acting a fool.
I
Then he
did.
come through on a Sunday and burn down the porch. You don't understand nothing. But stuff keep happening.
But
Okay,
go
hold
ahead.
on. Burn.
No, hold on.
How is that a man-hater?
Let
How
me
is she a
tell you.
man-hater?
And I also said,
Can I go down the line?
No, you started
gotta
to
let people finish it.
What I said was, what
all
I
these
said,
women.
no, hold on.
You said
No,
women.
let me finish what I was about to say.
Why is these women so aggressive?
Let me finish what I was about to say.
Why are these women so
What did I
aggressive towards
say?
men?
What did I say? I also said I never believed that all men are dogs. Even after what I went through, I said that I don't believe all men are dogs, despite of what I went through. So I'm not a man hater.
Okay.
Well, you can still dislike
Go ahead and
them.
get to Barb.
Okay, now we at Barb.
Okay, we at Barb. Cause I'm gonna say we get to reply
Well,
back.
of course, you was cheering Erica on. Anything a woman say something on, you got your pom poms out. Yeah, girl, go.
Yes, because you out of order.
Look, all
You
these
be out of order.
women
No, let me
hate
finish.
men.
Let me finish.
We
You
have
be
a
out of
panel
order
of
at some
men
given
heads,
time.
and this
You
is how
out
they
of
raise
order.
the children
Except one.
to dislike the man.
What panel is he on?
He don't know. He done made some
don't
stuff
know.
about he done paid.
He done had some happy daddy too.
Okay,
I'm just
it's
saying.
a panel of men haters.
No, it's a man. You a woman hater. You
And-
a
and
woman hater.
I'm feeling attacked.
No.
I'm feeling attacked.
Yeah, you need to feel
You're a little bit
attacked.
vulnerable. I don't know why you feel
People
attacked. We are just a panel of realists. Okay? Do you realists?
And some things that you say don't make sense.
I don't, Meatball, I don't believe that the women are attacking you. I believe it's your personal.
Well, you're a woman
feeling.
also.
You take offense. You take offense to everything.
Okay.
It's okay, but I expect for a woman to come in because women are huge supporters of other women. So
So do you all feel like he's being attacked, men?
I don't.
Lamar, you feel like he's being attacked?
It's a disagreement.
Yeah, you know he don't make no sense. But
believe
Jay, do you feel they're
I
attacking me
don't
up
feel
there?
like they're attacking you. I feel like they're attacking men.
Mankind.
It's different.
That's right, and that's what I'm saying.
But we're attacking what he's saying.
yeah.
We're not attacking him because he has a right to, but we can attack what he's saying if we don't agree with it. So we're attacking what you're
Don't
saying.
take that.
woman
Yeah, we're debating. Yeah, and don't take that as we hate men. We love men on this panel.
Nobody on this panel said that they
We
hate me.
love
But what we dislike
men.
is the things and your views of women, of women. At times, we dislike your views and the things that you say about women because everything that you say that applies to a woman applies to a man. It's no different. It's no different. It's no different.
Y'all work off feelings. We think about.
Well, let me say this, Barb.
It doesn't matter
I
if
think-
you don't want a baby. Wear a condom.
I think when
If
a
she
man
don't want a
marries-
baby-
I think when a man marries a woman,
If she
he's
don't want a
usually
baby, she can, you know, and if she want one, but the
are-
father has no choice in that matter. He's relying on her.
You all were talking about the
Part-time.
And we ain't even stay on that subject because he always jumping the boat.
The
well,
children.
it get emotional when you start talking about children and men not being with the woman. This is how it goes. So this is a perfect example. What you can imagine what the women would tell the children because, like you said, it was originally about fathers not being present
And
pretty
you
much in the
left.
child's life.
And you go
now I
left.
see why.
And see, this is the thing.
You know what? Hold on.
and
Meatball.
You're attacking
Meatball.
women, Meatball. It's
Meatball. I
didn't
not
say
women
anything
attacking
about
men.
that.
You
Meatball.
attacking
I didn't say
women.
nothing
You
about
attacking
no-
every
And you the
woman.
one that
I didn't say
Now
nothing,
I
but I
see
see
why.
why.
No,
You don't see why because you wasn't
don't see
there.
why.
Because you wasn't there.
Okay, let me tell you why I see why. Let me tell you why. I'm gonna start with you.
Go
Your
right
own
ahead.
words.
Go right ahead.
You still never gave clarity why a nigga will come in front of your
I
house
can't
and let
answer for him.
somebody-
I wasn't in the car with him.
Why you think
And I
he do
did
it?
tell you. I also said that I
That
found
she-
out
that
later
he wanted
on
to be with
that
her.
he was mad because he didn't want to be with me.
Okay.
I
So
clarified
hold on,
that.
a man ain't gonna come over. I'm just saying, a man want to be with you so bad, he gonna come over and try to kill you.
They kill him.
Yeah.
He
Yeah,
don't want
they
me
do it all the
to
time. They kill women all the time.
Attack.
Not attack. Not attack.
I'm trying to address situations, but I only can debate y'all one at a time.
Go right ahead, sir.
Okay, now, he love you so much, he wants you dead.
That's not love.
Yes. Because he doesn't want nobody with her.
Okay, T. T.
I
Yeah, we
understand
close.
men can't do two things at once.
Well, I'm debating. I can't debate 4 women at one
You
time.
jumped the boat anyway. You didn't even stay on the subject.
Another.
We didn't went all
Another.
to emotions and feelings and all types
Well,
of stuff.
I'm talking about. I understand why the men have the problems that they having with their kids' mom, and this panel is a perfect example.
It's not. It's not.
Oh, you're not gonna do that.
Yeah, it's not a perfect example. Because first of all, I never said I hated a man. I never said I hated my ex for nothing that he did to me. And I also stated that all men aren't dogs. I can't think for him, but I can think for me, and that's why I remove myself from this toxic situation.
Okay. What you got to say, Barb? Good.
Let's close it out.
What you have to say, T?
Let's go on the call.
Well, I have something to say. We're not man bashing over here. All we're saying is there are certain aspects of men that we don't necessarily care for, just like there are certain aspects of women that you don't necessarily care for. It's a debate. It's not man bashing. It's just, and we're sitting on this, minus Barb, right, because she has no kids, but we're sitting at this panel and we're co-parenting as best we can. I'm doing it because he's not in the picture, but when he was, I was I was a straightforward, the easiest co-parent you could ever ask for. I never gave no problems. She probably never gives any problems. You know what I'm saying? So it's like we all had situations where we don't know why the baby daddy's acting. Maybe he did want to be with us. He didn't tell us, but we're not going to read his mind and say that's why he's acting like that. We're just saying he left his child out of the picture for a reason we have no answer to, and we're still pissed about that. We're not pissed about men in general.
Because I
you know what I'm
raised
saying?
mine.
We're pissed at the fact that you left my child over here wondering where her dad was, and another man had to step into her life and act like her father and is now her father. Like when you could have been there and she wanted you. So that's why. But out of all that, I still love men. I applaud great men and great fathers.
Thank you, T.
I applaud you. I applaud my husband. I applaud all great men. Absolutely. But at the same time, there are men that really lack that father figure, and I wish they would just step up, regardless of if it's the baby mama. Try a little bit harder, fight for those kids, right? Absolutely. If she's down and dirty, I mean, I'm sorry for that situation, but get down and dirty with her and get on her level. Give her the stuff that she needs so you can see your kids.
Just like
right?
women have rights to go to court, men do too.
Men have too, exactly. So I'll fight for men too. So
I like what T said. She summed it up pretty good.
Okay. Well, in closing, you make your decision. You seen how the women on this panel constantly attack me.
He can't even say that with a straight face.
What the hell? That ain't how you close out.
talking about I'll pray for
That ain't even how you close out. That's not how you close out.
It's over. Hold on.
I gave you my all, and I hope you see this world before I fall. I gave you my all, and I hope you see this light before I fall. Yeah, I fell in love with the praise. The children tug on our capes. I've been drinking all day. The final boss has been slayed. I hope this light is not fade. Now all the lives that I changed destroy the world that I saved. The hero dies in vain. The final boss has been raised. 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 Yeah. I gave my all to these folks. This is the awfulest joke. This here was all I lived for. This was my year, I don't think I have more. Distance my fears and I think I got bored. I think I found peace in my struggle. I think that this hiss is the leak in my bubble. Stress over little shit, I probably sink in a puddle. Walls fall around me, I rise from the rubble. Faces switch places with monsters and demons. I guess that the hero is no longer needed. They throw you away when the boss is defeated. Won't hold you a plate, give a fuck if you eatin'. I'm starving, I'm famished, I'm scarred and I'm damaged. Flip out on them, then I'm causing a panic. I'm mostly the problem and part of the answer I sang. Cause I fell in love with the praise. If heaven has an arcade, all my life's like a nice game. When the final boss has been slain, the hero won't die in vain. The people don't switch up and change, they forever praise his name. I hope his life does not fade, cause that'd be so fucking lame. Say the world get betrayed, say the girl get betrayed. The final boss gets re-raised, no escape from his fate. Now all the lies that I changed destroy the world that I saved. The hero dies in vain, the final boss has been raised. Now all the lies that I changed destroy the world that I saved. The hero dies in vain, the final boss has been raised. Now all the lies that I changed destroy the world that I saved. The hero died.